had kind of an unusually productive morning, and while I've been intending on making this video for a long time, life with 4 kids is really, really busy, full. I think full fits it. Life with 4 kids is full. So I decided this morning to ignore the mess and just sit down with a cup of coffee and have a conversation with you guys. There's so much I want to share with you. Hello, beautiful. Well, since I haven't said it out loud yet, welcome to 2022. When you say it like that, it sounds like 2022 as in also, and that sounds a little bit scary. But I digress. Let me start by welcoming you back to my vlog. But hey, if it's your first time here, I don't want to leave you out. You are welcome here too. I'm so glad you are here. Come join the family by hitting that subscribe button. Today, I thought we would ring in the new year, you know, in March, true Megan style, by sharing a bit of a life update and some goals and just my hopes and expectations for this channel in 2022. This channel has drifted a bit from what my original intentions were, so I thought it was a really good time, you know, with the change of the new year to just re-examine kind of what it has become and what my hopes and dreams are for it, and I only thought it was fair to share it with you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. I think we can all agree that the last 2 years have looked nothing like we planned. Of course, you know, Rona came in and ruined all of our plans, put us on a big pause, and really just affected every corner of our lives to one degree or another. But putting all of that aside, the last 2 years have also brought a lot of big changes for our family, including a career change, 2 cross-country moves, a surprise pregnancy, buying a business, and having a newborn in a new state. Anyone else exhausted? If you've been here since the beginning, and a round of applause if you have, then you know that this whole channel started out actually as a travel vlog for our first cross-country move from California to Florida. So when I dreamed of what this channel could become, my expectation was mostly that it would be themed around our family adventures. I expected to explore our new home and take you guys along for the journey. But now, well, I think COVID restrictions have made traveling rather challenging. Would you agree? And even exploring things close to home was not what they once were. And to travel to anywhere good, you either need to get jabbed or subject your kids to constant testing. And that's just not something that we're willing to do right now. So for the time being, I've had to make peace with the fact that our adventures are going to look quite different than what we'd expected. You may have noticed that this channel has drifted a little bit more into motherhood lifestyle type content. And while I do hope that we have some more exciting adventures to share with you down the road, for the time being, I've decided to help moms live life on the bright side by finding joy and humor in the mundane. It's something I've had a lot of practice lately as a lonely mom in a new place where I don't know anyone. And my hope is that by sharing my journey and my experience, that maybe it'll help you. If that's something that resonates with you, go ahead and hit that like button below so I know I'm on the right track. Okay, I look forward to sharing all about that soon. But for now, let's talk about the timing and frequency of my videos. For a good while there, I was in a really good rhythm. I was posting once a week or twice a week. And y'all know when my videos came to an abrupt halt in 2020. If you don't, you can check out this video here and it'll explain everything. I'll also have it linked in the description box below. But even since I've been back, I haven't been back to my frequency. I haven't found a consistent rhythm of posting yet. And if I'm being totally honest, I've been really hard on myself about not making that happen. I mean, let's face it, I worked so hard to get up to that 1,000 subscribers, and I'm eternally grateful for all of you who helped me get there. And then life just did a 360. But after a year and a half of trying to force it, I've come to a realization. And if I'm being honest, I'm kind of embarrassed it took me this long. Number one, the frequency that I was posting was a lot to keep up with, even with 2 kids in school and a toddler at home. Is it really any surprise that I'm struggling to maintain that with 3 kids in 3 schools plus a little baby, who, might I add, is still not on a regular sleeping schedule? I mean, not really. I know you're not surprised by it, so why am I? Number 2, I spent a lot of time being just bitter about the circumstances that were preventing me from chasing after my dreams. Talk about wasted energy, friends. Not only does that not change what has already happened, but hello, Megan. I was trying to force my plans into fruition instead of just trusting. His plans are always greater and always far exceed anything I could ever dream up. So I was having this conversation with God, and I was letting him know how hard it was to see all my hard work and my plans and my dreams come to this abrupt halt like this. And he said to me, "But look at this amazing little girl I gave you. Would you really trade your dreams for her?" Ugh. Of course not. His ways over my ways, always. Okay, it actually reminds me of a quote I had in my devotional a while back, and I'm gonna read it to you because it was so poignant to me that I just had to share. So this is from New Morning Mercies from Paul David Tripp. All right, it says, "He calls you to view yourself and your life from a perspective that goes far beyond this moment and exceeds far beyond your ability to diagnose what you truly need." And then it goes on later to say that what we have been called to pray is, "Your kingdom come, your will be done, right here, right now, in my life as it is in heaven." Isn't that so beautiful? If you're looking for a great devotional, I highly, highly recommend this one. I'll even link it for you down in the description box below. So where does that leave me with frequency? To be honest, I just don't have an exact answer for you. I have more content on my hard drive and ideas in my head than I have time to produce them. But I've also come to terms with that. I am going to stop putting pressure on myself to stick to any sort of schedule, and I'm going to create when I have the time and I feel inspired to do so. After all, my family will always and forever come first. They will always come before this passion project of mine. And as a mom of 4 kids, my oldest being a teenager, I know how truly fleeting this season really is. Instead, I'm going to create what brings me joy when I can. No promises of weekly videos, no huge expectations of myself. Got it? So this may leave you wondering, how am I gonna know when you post a video, Megan? The answer is simple, you guys. The best way to know when I post a video is to hit that subscribe button. And when you do, hit that little bell next to it, and that will notify you every time I post a video. But another way that you can stay in the know, up to date, is to sign up for my newsletter. And you can do that on my website, which I'll post in the description box below. Admittedly, I'm not very good about doing those regularly either. I'll be honest, I just never know what to put in those, but I just think it's such a great way to stay in contact on a week-to-week basis, and so I'm gonna make it a priority and I'm gonna do it, okay? But last but not least, the best way, honestly, to stay in contact with me and to just stay up to date on my family's day-to-day activities is through Instagram. It's honestly the one social media site that I check into almost daily, the only possible exception being the weekend, just because I try to be as present as possible for my family. But I always share to my stories when a YouTube video goes live, and that is a great way to stay connected with me. So go ahead and follow me over there and leave me a DM to say hi. Does that clarify things for you, friend? I sure hope so, but if you have any lingering questions, go ahead and leave me a comment below and I would be happy to get back to you. But I just can't tell you how much it means to me that you guys keep showing up with all the grace and supporting my little passion project here and just caring so much about my little family. You guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so very much. I look forward to seeing you in my next video, whenever that will be. But until then,